Many teams that aren't so sure they can stop an offense once it's set in motion will attempt to disrupt it with pressure, be it in the backcourt or front court. That's why it's essential to have players, and particular guards, with the composure and ball handling skills needed to conquer such pressure and initiate the offense. Here are effective ways for your team to deal with pressing defenses.
We begin by relieving the pressure of the guard-to-guard pass by the forward, weak side forward coming up and getting the ball.
Opponents often learn that we're starting most of our set offensive plays with guard to guard. So when they're doing that, the off guard, defending the one without the ball, he'll be playing high. He'll be playing high to try to stop this pass or maybe make an interception if they played him. Well, when that happens, this wingman over here must see that. He must see that, and he must come up here high. All at once, he comes up here, and he hits him in here, and because this man was playing tight, that gives him a nice cut back door. He hits it there, and often he can get a layup on that. We had that worked against us very similar by a certain coach in our area, Pete Newell, one of the better coaches the game has had. And we knew that he's doing something like that the first play of every game. And doggone it, you know, even in warning the players, oftentimes it'll work against us. You just forget momentarily. This enabled us at times to get a very easy shot in there, pass to him. In this particular case, he didn't pass to him. Held on to the ball, and he goes on through and comes around the double screen on the other side. That's just an option that will happen in case he doesn't get open. All right, this man sees two way over. He should be over here faking a left foot step like you're going to come this way. And then he's got, the timing must be as the ball goes here to here, he jabs that left foot and then cuts at an angle. And see, he's running an arc. We don't want to run arcs any more than we absolutely have to. Now he's giving the, when he runs the arc, he's giving the defensive man that's just a straight line to hit him off while he's running an arc. We don't want that.
In addition to the backdoor pass, the weak side forward can hand off to the second cutter.
He didn't get open. The passing guard sets his man up, comes off the post, sometimes get a real easy one just like that. And the cutting guard swings around, comes back out. That was very effective at times with the passing guard coming through. But he has to do the little things to set it up. This passing guard, for example, has got to jab with the left foot to get his man to turn his head slightly, and then run him right into that postman.
Before the guard-to-guard pass, if that guard sees the forward overplayed, he hits the center up high. We look for a back door, and then that forward coming off the double screen on the weak side.
Mm-hmm. All right, he sees him coming up, so he hits him. And we've got the reverse there. Before this man makes the reverse, he should jab with his right foot and then swing back fast to set his man up. Jab with the right foot and then cut off. And screen, double screen there. Look for him around there. And cut hard. That's the way I like for you to cut hard if you pass there. Sometimes your man may look over and you just get a lob pass in there for an easy one.
relieving three-quarter court pressure, we can bring the weak side forward up, make sure he gets across half court, reverse the guard, and then get right into the high post offense.
It won't be set back here. They'll be, this forward, for example, might be coming down here. Then he'll have to come back quickly to relieve pressure from here. He's going down and he comes back quickly to receive pressure. At the same time that he'd be doing that, we might have them, in case he doesn't get open, we might have him reverse back and this forward come up and so on. But this, if we get the ball in there, then he's back to the guard, make your move in there, we're right into our set offense very quickly.
Another passing option for the guard, instead of hitting the weak side forward coming across half court, he hits the strong side forward in the corner. Then we run the UCLA cut for our penetration, and then we can reverse the ball and get right into the offense.
Sometimes getting that pass over here is kind of bad, so this man must be alive, because it comes from here to here. You give him pressure there. I want this man to be alive to come up there quickly, or this one of the two. They've got to be watching, looking for that at all times. Now you're looking, and here comes the forward on your side. Hit him and run hard, making the cut, and you're going to have a screen in there to help you too. All right, nothing happens. Pass over. We're right, moving right in to get into our set offense. We should have good floor balance, ready to set up again in case we don't get open on that. And we're not going to get open on it, but we've released ourselves of the pressure, and that's what we're trying to do. If we happen to get open, fine. That's just a little extra benefit. But chances are you're not going to get open for an easy basket on that particular situation.
One more option for three-quarter court pressure release is to hit the center in the middle of the floor. In this case, he doesn't come across half court. The forwards reverse hard to the basket, guards reverse, and we get right into the offense.
It's a good fake down to get back. When the man coming up, good fake here, good footwork there. You got to have a good ball handling center there, though. Keep it spread when you get down there. Be able to make quick moves right into the set offense.
One option for breaking full court pressure is to hit the guard on the strong side, hit the other guard down the middle, and move up the court from there.
Remember, the inbounder is the most important person here. He is our inbounder. Whether the ball is here or down here, he is the inbounder. He must be taught to take a good step back, never lean, and get that ball right under your chin, close to your chest, where you can raise it quickly and pass, or you can pass it down quickly. If we line up, this should generally be our best ball handling guard. Might not be, but generally will be. And this will be the other guard, and this is going to be our center. And the other forward is out to the left going down the floor. This man must not move until this man clears. This one does not know which way he's going to go. This one's going to go the opposite way from where this man comes. See, this one's come to the right, so that one will go to the left. And the center takes one step forward and looks for the pass there. Or in this case, he has the guard going to the left. The other guard comes across the center looking for it. The center, in the meantime, sets a screen for the inbounder coming out, and we're down the floor and we get right into our offense in a hurry. Generally speaking, when they're giving you pressure, if you break, you're going to get a pretty good high percentage shot in the offensive end. Don't be afraid to take it.
Another option for that guard who receives the ball on the strong side is, instead of passing to the cutting guard, pass to the forward who comes right up the middle, and then take it down the court from there.
All right, now passes the guard that came around, and now the forward that was down the floor, he's always watching. If they need help, he comes back quickly. All right, in this situation, now watch him coming back. If you've got two men ahead of him that reversed, and he's got two men behind you. Center's a protector. We're getting down in pretty good shape to get a good fast break opportunity.
A third option for the inbounder is to pass the ball to the center and then move the ball up the court from there.
Now, in this particular case, our men are lined up. I'd like for the center to be setting up right there, not back here where he is. I like him right there, and one guard in front of him facing here, and the other guard behind him facing here. They're too far out, really, the way that I want them. Okay? Now, the guard spread leaves the center open. So he hits the center, it's open. Now, when he hits it, you've got the reversing on both sides. He turns to look. You've got the man that's gone down the floor, remember, too. Now watch this fella after he makes the inbound pass. He steps in and protects the basket momentarily in case something has gone wrong. See, he just lowered his head and cut away. He shouldn't do that yet. Now they go down the floor. The center turned and hit the guard coming through here, and now they're down in, and they've got a possibility of getting a good high percentage shot from the break, but not come back and set up. Don't hurry. Be quick, but don't hurry.
Another option for the center when he receives the ball is, instead of hitting the cutting guard, to hit the forward coming right up the middle.
Now the ball goes into the center, high. All right, this man goes through, doesn't get it. Now your man that went down early, he comes up in here. That's a good outlet. You must always have more than one option for an outlet when you have the ball. You should have in mind, it's something that you have to think in advance about. You know where your first option is, you know where the second and possibly your third option is. You shouldn't have to stop and think about them. You know immediately where to look first, second, or third. And also you know that any time your defense makes a mistake on you, you turn and go on him quickly. You know, we may set up certain things, you're supposed to do this, but the defense may be blocking that, but in blocking it, they may be opening another a spot for you. So take advantage of the opportunities the defense presents.